What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're reacting to a video that ESPN put out. Now, first disclaimer, you guys may not be actually seeing the video. You may just be seeing a picture, but really there's nothing here to see. I don't think. There's probably just talking. So you may just hear their voices, and then I'll put a picture up. Also, this is about the whole Darius Slay and Patricia situation. I'm sure most of you guys know what's going on. If you don't, yeah, we know it's been a rocky relationship, and I've seen a lot of this stuff on Instagram, so I'm pretty sure I've already know what's going to be said here by Slay. Hopefully, he's actually on here. I'm not sure. This got through the ad. A lot of things are going to come up when you're not winning football games, and for Patricia, he's going to be fired if we don't win football games anyways. And then for, his side of it, you can't really win games if you and the player and, the relationship's that bad. So they kind of had to move him. And I'm not saying it's Slay's fault. I'm not saying it's Patricia's fault. I don't really care whose fault it is, to be honest with you guys. That's kind of my side of it the whole time. This is like, yeah, it's not a great situation, but again, if you're winning football games, then, this is not as big of a deal. Now, I do think, it is important that you have a good coach. I'm not going to, pick a side here because I don't really have a side to pick. It is what it is. It's a bad relationship, and it had to be, it had to change. Something had to change. They had to move on. So I'm not picking a side. I just thought I'd react to this, guys, because I was sent this by a couple people. Shout out to my man Nick, who just sent me the link to it. So I will react to this. I don't know. I'm not saying Slay's a liar. I'm not going to say Patricia's a liar. We knew the rocky relationship. We knew something had to change, and the change was made. So let's hear what Slay has to say.
Your former coach, Matt Patricia.
Okay.
We was in a team meeting, and he showing plays of me, getting caught on in practice, which is cool, which is no problem. Just correct me as a player, help me get better, go about my day. But he added a little more fuel to it, and he had posted a picture off my Instagram into the team meeting room, and told me to stop sucking this man privates. So I said, I'm like, what? Where I'm from, that don't happen. People just don't say that to folks and be like, cool with it. I got to be like somebody you don't like. So I took it offensively. Glover Quinn, he saved me through the whole process, man. Him and Quandre talking me through it. I had great leadership. Everybody just leave it alone. But shoot, that was a real deal. I couldn't do that.
Okay. Just want to stop in here. You see how you mentioned Clover Quinn and Quandre Diggs. So the Quandre Diggs thing actually is interesting to me. That kind of light bulb just went off. So we know that relationship we thought was been awful since Quandre Diggs got traded. He was not happy at all. And I guess that kind of goes along with the story right now he just said, because if he's saying Diggs and Quinn helped him get through, we know Quinn left, and then Diggs got Diggs got traded. So obviously then those two guys that you just mentioned aren't even there anymore. I actually saw a thing on Instagram yesterday about Calvin Johnson, and he was talking on Instagram saying that the organization was bad, but he loves Detroit. It's a mess. People say winning fix everything, so we just need to do some of that, please. But yeah, this stuff's a mess again. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say, to be honest. You guys let me know your thoughts. Okay, let's see what they say.
Darius, appreciate you being on the show. Stephen A. here. So first of all, let me reiterate what you said. He told you to stop. I'm not going to even repeat it on the airwaves, somebody's privates. Who was he talking about, A? And B, what did you say to him when he said that to you?
Well, I wouldn't go get out the name, but of the player. But shoot, I ain't say nothing at the time because GQ done told me not to, and just keep it professional and just play ball. You don't got to like them, Slade, but you want to help this team win, so do everything you want to do to help them win. But the running back coach actually came to me and talked to me right before because I was really in a heated mode, and I wanted to, really, go holler at him real, quick. But he's just take your time, Slade, man. He's just trying to build character, trying to stamp his name on the team, I guess, trying to build a structure or something like that, so he kind of attack so-called the best players on the team, so the younger guys can understand okay, he do that to Slay, he'll do that to me. So he's just trying to set the tone. But in my way, I don't think you need to set the tone in that type of way. Not telling another man that he need to be over here sucking another man. And you know what? I'm nah, that don't work like that.
Ugh. Okay.
Wait, Darius, you're saying he did this in front of the team?
The whole team in the team meeting room. So we had a whole highlight tape of me. Getting caught on, then he ended it. Then he started and then he posted the pictures and look at this out here sucking on this man's because because I posted a picture, and I'm like, what? And I just like, that's crazy.
Do you feel, look, no one who watches you, wherever they think you are in your career, says you're less than good. You're at least good, if not excellent or elite. Obviously, you want to be elite and maybe view yourself that way. You can tell me if it's otherwise. And maybe he views you as good, or maybe he views you as elite and wants to use you as an example, like he can go at you, as you mentioned. What do you think he actually thought of you?
I mean, in my opinion, I know he thought of me as a great player and as a good player. There's no doubt about it. Like I said, I don't got nothing wrong with him being a coach. It's just as a man and as a human being, you know, because I look at
What's she doing? Why is she doing
him as a man, and I know I wouldn't say that to him. So I don't think it's disrespect to our game or how he coached or whatever. But as a man, it was just different for us. Like, it was a different vibe. Like I said, I respect him as a coach. You could coach me up in whatever you need me to do, but as a man, it was not going on like that.
Darius, how did your teammates feel about him?
Huh?
Yeah.
Sorry, Stephen A., I'm not trying to step on you here. But Darius, how did your teammates respond to this situation? How did they feel about Matt Patricia?
Well, I'm not going to put words in my teammates' mouth, but I'm talking for myself, because a lot of guys are, you know, they're still. But for me, my personal experience with them, it wasn't good, you know. But like I said, our second year was way better than our first year together, and the first impression was just bad for us, and it ain't getting no better. But we got better like the second year. But when I'm gone, I'm like, man, it ain't get better in time, so I'm still feeling the way I felt.
So he said the second year got better with him, but the first year was, that whole moment probably is the whole reason he was upset. Okay.
Listen, you're saying that you got better the second year, but the first year y'all won 6 games with them. The second year y'all only won 3. So I'm wondering how other players feel about him. I'm not asking you to name any names, but I'm just talking about the culture of the locker room. How do guys feel about his ability as a coach, as a motivator, as somebody that puts y'all in the best position to win games? Because the man is 9-22-1 as the head coach of the Detroit Lions.
Okay. Well, a lot of guys just, you know, I can't say about the locker room is that we play for each other. You know, it's a great brotherhood in that locker room. We understand each and every day. We go out there and go work hard. You know, Patricia do preach that to us to continue to work hard. We was doing it, you know, because we wanted to win. We wanted to bring the city what they deserve, because they got amazing fans and everything. So it wasn't really about how we felt about them, you know, because as a grown man, we understood that we all need to win. So we're just doing anything he wanted us to do, and we're just trying to buy in. But it was like, you know, it was hard. You know, practice was hard every day, but we got adjusted to it. We understood it, that what he expected, and we just tried to execute the best way we did. And unfortunately, you know, we still kind of lost. But I can say one thing about it: everybody that was on that field, we gave it our all every day in practice form and on the field.
Well, we know you do
Darius,
that with your
that's the
production.
case,
Yeah, I gotta hear this.
Go ahead, Max.
Darius, if that's the case, because you only won 3 games, and 6 is nothing to write home about, but it went in the wrong direction last year, 3 games. If what you're saying is true, and I would take...
Well, they're kind of forgetting. They got to bring up the Stafford thing, because losing Stafford, you can win 6 games if we would have had Stafford.
You at your word, of course.
But I see that we weren't
why
good.
the 3 wins? That's either got to be a talent issue on the field, and you have a quarterback, and you have other skills positions. You have guys with skills on that team. Or it's a coaching issue, right? It's got to be one or the other, if not both, or you wouldn't have 3 wins. Which one was it, in your opinion?
I will say that I'm bringing up Stafford, which is huge. We could have won 6 games with Stafford, but I also will say, yes, the defense was awful. So let me just point that out.
I don't think it's not really neither, honestly. It's just that the fact that if you watch the games, only game we kind of had a great, good shootout was with Minnesota at a home game.
Oh, they ended it like that? Oh, snap. Okay, so... Oh, wow. Okay, wow, I don't even know what to take away from this. So, from what I took away, Slay had a bad experience in 2018. Better in 2019 because he probably got more comfortable with him. They adjusted. They all played hard for him, which is obviously a good thing. I mean, that's what you want. If you're not playing hard, then definitely the whole team doesn't like him. They tried to make it work. I think 2018, Patricia, you got to think it was his first head coaching job. He may not have done it the right way. I won't say he did it the right way because that's not the right way to do things. But at least he may have been trying to, fit in like the running backs coach said. Then, and try to be a character. Then they said they're playing for hard, and they asked why they were losing, and Slay said, I don't think it's either, because the only game we actually lost big was the Minnesota game, and he's right about that. We were close in every single game. We know that. So what I would take away from this is that I don't think it's as bad as people are making it out to be. I think, the relationship was kind of broken there between Slay and Patricia, but I think Slay needs a new environment. He just needs to try something new, and that's going to be good for him. I think it's going to be good for him. I think it's also, for the Lions side, it's like, I think Patricia was coming in, and it was kind of new for him, too, because for Slay, it was new to see a new coach. It was kind of a weird relationship, but Patricia, he's coming in, it's new for him, so he's just trying to be him. He's trying to, get everybody to be more comfortable around with him. He didn't do it the right way, if that is the way he did it, but I feel like now it's probably better. Like Slay said, it got better in year 2. And this is coming from a guy who says he lost all respect for him. So I feel like it's not as bad as it's made out to be. But at the same time, it's like, all right, that wasn't a way to handle it. It's gotten better. Again, winning solves everything. Like, this would look a lot better for winning because they even brought that up. But Slay said he doesn't think it's easier for them because they were close. So he thinks they're close. I mean, from what I can take away, he thinks they could have won more games, especially if Stafford's healthy. And he's doing, and it's okay because they're all playing hard for him. But it was just a bad initial what should I say? Like the first, I don't know what I'm trying to, the first impression was bad for Patricia and Slay together. So I think that's kind of what I'm taking away from it. Obviously more things will probably come out, but that's all I could take away. I don't know. I don't think it's as bad. After actually watching this, I thought this was going to show me how bad it actually was. This made it seem like it wasn't as bad as it actually is. However, I'm not saying what Patricia did was good, but you guys let me know your thoughts, comments below. Interesting. Thank you, Pat, for watching, and I'm out.